Hello guys and girls, and welcome to one more AI Artist TV. Today we're gonna continue what we were doing in the last video, which was creating a beautiful lady. And you can stop this video right now and watch the other video if you didn't watch it yet, but no worries. What we're gonna be talking here today, you can move on any kind of portrait you have created that is just the head, just the face. What I'm gonna be teaching here today is how to create the rest of the body. I would say deep up to the legs. This will be very interesting because I'm gonna be covering a lot of ways that midjourney sees and understand what you want and give you more information in the picture. Okay, let's move on. At the end of this video, you wanna be able to draw the whole body of a model. Okay, let's get into the action. Okay guys, jump to the action now. As you can see here on my screen, we're exactly where we stopped on the last video. Again, if you have not seen the video before this one, you can just see my description, the link, and go watch, but you don't need to. If you have a portrait of a model or something, you can come from here and just understand how we keep drawing more. So the first concept that I want everyone to understand when we are doing this, I was putting portrait as the setup, and what portrait is pretty much for the chest higher. So that's why midjourney was giving us a lot of faces. And by the way, another important part that I was just describing the face. So if I was giving to midjourney more information, even if I was giving to midjourney more information about other parts of the body, he would not draw. If you get this problem right now, say portrait, and I say, for example, how is the legs or how is the chest or how is the hips, he will not draw for me. He will give me the face, okay? Since we're going now to more part of the body, the first thing I need to do here is change the setup. What we're gonna be doing here is get this prompt here and add two other informations which are very important. We're gonna add the setup saying full body. I got a full body, but look at this. Even if I do full body here, check the result. Even the fact that I have now more things showing in the picture, show a little bit more the cleavage of the models. I don't have yet the full body, right? So because I'm not giving information, because midjourney still need to show me the eyes that I described, the nose that I described, the mouth that I described, the jawline that I described, everything that I described in the picture. So it will not be showing me much more. It's not giving me a full body. Another term that I'm gonna put here in the setup, because I do want to keep full body, because I'm going for that, I'm gonna put one term which works very well together with full body, which is the wide angle. Okay, although as well will not create much impact right now, but I want this to set up wide angle and full body. Now we're gonna be with a more flexible picture to work on, and now we can give more elements, although I'm keeping only describing the face now. And that's what midjourney does. He's worried to give me what I described so far, and now let's give more description. Before giving more description about the body, there's a second element in the speech that we need now to start having. Although, because I do want to have more of the body show, I will have to give information of midjourney which will help him to understand the whole scene that I'm talking about here. I will give as well the background. I'm getting the setup, putting full body, wide angle, and I'm getting the second element to help him to draw more for me in this picture. Is giving the background. You can give any background if you want, okay? Background I'm gonna give here, I'm gonna give the background of lush garden, which is beautiful. So I will just put here now wide angle, full body. In the end of everything, I'm putting comma at a lush garden. I'm just saying that because this will help midjourney to draw a little more. As you see here, the other picture that I did with wide angle full body, it didn't change much to what we already have. Okay, which is just a little bit more flexibility, not only the face only, a little bit more of the chest, but not that much yet. The third setup that I'm changing here now is giving information about the background. Can use bedroom, intimate bedroom, a garden, a forest, a mountain, a beach, whatever you want to put here, you can put. I'm giving lush garden. We're gonna have the setup ready to start drawing more of the model. The second part we're going for the chest. Midjourney don't accept the word breast, don't accept the word boobs. He accept the word chest, which, okay. So we're gonna be using the breast to inform how is the chest of the model. The best way to understand the chest, and even though, look at this, just because the fact I inform the garden is already giving even more information about the model, okay? Let's describe now the chest. The best way that I found to describe the chest is providing the information about the size of the bra. That's it. There are some numbers of bra that midjourney understands, and that's what we're gonna be using. There's different ways, but I'm trying to put here the most simple as possible without giving much details that you can give on the bra. I'm saying chest size 34E cup. There's some numbers like this that midjourney understand. You can Google for those numbers online if you want. Just put on Google breast chart size, something like this. You're gonna give you all the breast size. I know there's some numbers they understand very well. Some it makes no difference. 34E, I know I have very good results. 40G for bigger. I think there's the 36DD understands as well. There's some numbers they understand. Go try yourself. You're gonna see the one works nice for the model that you're working on. Let's let this one load so you show you the result that I'm gonna have now with a little bit more of breasts. Okay, so here we are. I have here the two results. The first result, I'm using the 34E, right? And that's the results. It's not a big. By the way, sometimes it will still cutting, and you have to reload. So you're gonna get 2 or 3 of them with the right size that will show is enough of the breast. So otherwise, you just reload more. And now here I did as well one with the 40G, which is way bigger, way more protuberant sometimes. And important, I'm giving me all the information that I put on the model. So it's keep giving me the up-tilted nose, the strong jaws, the lips, everything. And now I'm giving as well the breast, still able to keep all the elements that I'm doing here. Now we're going even further down. Now I want to go for the waist and for the hips. We're gonna follow the same principle that we are doing here with the breast. We just need to give you more information to midjourney to be able to draw for us down. But remember, now it's gonna becoming harder, because now I'm giving a lot of elements to midjourney. And as we know, midjourney had this kind of limitation sometimes to deal with all those elements. So one trick that we can do is taking out some elements from the top. So maybe, for example, if the jaws are not important, you can take, for example, strong jaws, my example here. If the eyes are important, you can take the eyes information. If you want to keep giving details about the whole body, okay? For drawing a little bit more further down, I'm now gonna give this information here, which is, I'll put here the 40G, the cup. And what I'm going to do here now, and I'm going to say after this, thin waist and large hips. I'm giving 2 information about the hips, about the waist. And that's I want midjourney now to go further down for the belly. Let's see what happens here. As I said, there's a lot of elements. I will give you twice of this prompt here. And let's see the results we get. Okay, guys, I did it twice. And here are the results. First one, as you see now, I do have more of the belly. I feel like pushing the camera down, right? I have more of the belly. And if you notice, to give example, this first one here is almost in the limit of giving details and the right centering on the picture, right? Then that's another element that you can use, that you can change for when you really want to go to full body and keeping the details. Is changing now for the new aspect ratio, for example, 1:2 to 1:2 in this case here. So, but now that I gave information about the hips and the waist, you see now that I have much more results already showing the belly, and that's what we wanted. Although you're gonna tell me, yeah, it's not showing totally the waist. Let's see the other one here as well. See, this one here showing the waist. We're gonna have a little bit more of the model because now midjourney understand as well that I want to show a little bit more than just this. If you do, for example, 1:2, it will give you more area for midjourney to draw on this vertical that we are trying to do here. You're probably gonna get a better result to showing the waist and the belly more constant, okay? Especially now that we're going for the legs. You say, oh my God, if you're having problems to draw the waist, how are you going for the legs? And for the legs, I can try to push on the 2-3. I probably have to sacrifice some elements for the head because, to be honest, it's gonna be hard to see some details of the eye or some details of the nose. So you have to sacrifice some of those. I will start here, try to not sacrifice. Let's see what happens. To get the leg draw, I have to give information about the legs. The one information I give about the legs for beautiful ladies is giving just the information, strong legs. Let's get the prompt, and I'm putting here now, full lips, jawline, chest, thin waist, large hips, strong legs. That's what I'm adding here. There's a lot of elements to midjourney to consider. I will put 3 of this one here. Let's see if what end of them I go below the waist. There we can see a little bit of the legs. I'm not so optimistic that we show the whole legs. Normally we will not give whole legs on this aspect ratio, but let's see what happens. Okay, let's see now the results. And you're gonna understand how we're gonna deal with this problem of the number of elements. So as you see here, I put on this first one here the strong legs. Although it gave me one of the pictures with showing some leg, they got me a little down the hips now more constantly. So as you see, even though saying the legs is already coming a little more down, it's already giving more constant the hips for me. That's the first one that I did here. The second one here didn't give me much different than we were doing before. This one here as well didn't make much difference as well, but now constantly give me the hips at least. And this one here as well gave me a little bit more of the hip. So what's happening here is what I said to you that will happen. Midjourney will not be able to draw legs with all the elements that I'm giving to the upper part of the body. What we're gonna be doing here is this. The first solution that I said to get more information is to change the aspect ratio for 1:2. So when I did here, when I changed the aspect ratio for 1:2, I did get better on getting more of the body, but not enough yet. Although it's giving me a little bit more results, giving me the legs as well, but to keep all the elements, it's not yet working for me. So 2:1, improve it, keeping the beauty, not deforming anything, but it's not getting there yet. And that's important to say, guys. Everything I'm doing here, I'm worried to keep everything without distorting, okay? And look at this. This one here, I remove from the top 2 elements. I remove the information about the jaws, and I remove the information about the lips. Removing 2 information without just saying that I want the side up to the nose, eyes and nose. I remove the lips and the jaws. Look at this. Now it's less elements. Midjourney give me more information. With too much elements, Midjourney was not being able to keep the consistency. The moment I take 2 informations for the face, now he draws more. Look at this. He gave me a full body here of the girl in the garden. He gave me out of very much here with the legs. And I gave you even more here. When I did even more here, they're now giving me more full body because I was with 5 information in the face, 4 or 5 information in the face. I took 2 out, and now it's distributing better. To wrap up here, the way we do here, the only way we have here now to control the zoom from the picture and showing really everything for full, or deciding how much we want for the model, is going to advanced prompting and splitting the prompt here. I have a video, I will put in the link here as well to show here that you can see is my video that was 2 videos ago, which advanced prompting. I explained that more in depth. But what I'm gonna be doing here is the same trick I teach on that advanced prompting video, which is using weights now to control the zoom. So how we do that? I'm getting everything about the girl, I'm putting on one weight, and just the background I'm giving another weight. As you see here, I'm putting all the information about the girl at the weight 3, okay? And the information about the background, lush garden, I'm giving 7. At this rate here, I'm probably gonna be on the waist up, okay? So I'm gonna do 7-3. I'm gonna give 8-2, and I'm gonna give here 6-4 as well. And I'm giving 9-1 as well. Play with those numbers inside 10, I always say. You're gonna see that what we are doing here is pretty much controlling the zoom that we have. So what I'm saying is how much I want from the model and how much I want from the lush garden. And then you see that now I'm kind of controlling the zoom in the model with this technique, which is separating background and model, okay? So here, 7-3, as you see, I have now a little more zoom. I'm showing much more constant now the waist, the legs. Here I go for the 8-2. See, I'm pretty much seeing all the whole body, sometimes even disappearing. If you go with 2, give too much of guarded, but you're probably gonna get a lot of full bodies on way 2. 9-1, the model gonna be very far. See, it's a very big zoom, 9-1. Very small in the end. 9-1, 8-2, we're gonna getting closer. So a 7 and the 7-3 that we had, where's 7-3? Here we had 7-3, 8-2, going more distant, and then the 9-1, and here we have the 6-4 that we got closer again. The only way to control the model without sacrificing all the elements is going advanced the prompt and doing this difference between environment and model, getting more environment and less model, okay? And guys, this is conclude the last part of the body. I was thinking about doing more. As you guys could notice, I put the legs here, the background here. I was thinking about doing that in another video, but that would be splitting too much videos. I think this conclude how to draw a beautiful model. I think if you watch the video before this one and this one, you have all the tools in your hand to start playing, evolving, and be able to control the model, how much you want to see of the model, all the details of the model, what's showing, what's not showing Midjourney, and you get all control of it, okay? See you guys next time. Hope you guys subscribe, hope you guys do a like. I enjoy a lot doing those videos. I want to keep doing. Thank you everyone that's also subscribed to the Patreon. Our Patreon now is hitting 120 members, and the Patrons, I have all the spreadsheets, everything that I use. So consider joining my Patreon, come check. You're gonna have access to a lot of information, amazing channel. So do this as well, okay? And thank you guys. See you next time.